Hi guys! I am going to start doing this every week, show you the things that I am unboxing and listing. Most of it is going to be consignment, so you will see the actual things that come into my office and get listed from my clients. The first bag that I went through, this was all one client that I went through. The first bag had a lot of blouses, new with tags, but not the greatest brands. And then I got into some cool sweaters and stuff in the second bag and some jackets. Again, nothing crazy in this, not like, oh my God, bangers, but some nice surprises in there and a lot of bread and butter, good stuff. So, thanks for watching. Stick with me. And I'm going to be doing this every week so you guys can see the stuff that I get in on a week-to-week basis. Thanks.
Hello, hello. Samantha here from Consignment Chat. It is Sunday, and I'm getting my butt in gear. This morning, I did some house cleaning and reorganized my pantry, did a bunch of stuff. And then I sat down on the couch for like a minute. Turns out it was a couple hours. So now I am going to really get my butt in gear. I need to list this afternoon. My family is gone. They're on vacations with other family members and stuff. So I need to take advantage of this and get some things listed. So I'm going to show you every week some things that I am working on as I restock my shelves and prep for the week. So I already have a couple things of pants here that I need to do. The stuff down here is listed. It just stays hanging because it's like fur coats and stuff. And I have bags, a literal bag of clothes. Don't let the bag scare you. This person is always dropped off in large, like carpenter size garbage bags. I asked her to use reusable bags. I leave out reusable shopping bags. And she did for a few times. And then she said this time that the shopping bag she had broke. She didn't use any of mine. Instead, she pulled her trusty carpenter bag out of her car. And I got one again. But it's okay. It's not full. So we're going to see what she brought me. She is a fun one. Always brings me funky brands and even the brands that are, more bread and butter, not so desirable. They always have tags on them, like this Maurice's top, brand new with tags. Cute little button-up vest. So I would say over half of what I sell and what's in my store is clothing. I don't necessarily like to sell clothing, but it's the easiest thing to get on consignment. So that is what I get. And then they also clean out other parts of their closets and houses. And then I get the cool vintage games and home goods and things that I really enjoy listing. So, and plus clothes are what sells. Like, this is adorable. This is a Christopher Banks. This is adorable. This will sell, especially right now that spring has finally sprung. I know many of you around the country and around the world are having super hot temperatures. I was really excited that yesterday I got up to 47 degrees and it was the warmest, sunniest day we've had. We are going to get snow in a couple days though, so winter is not over for us, but first full spring is here. This is an Under Armour basic sweatshirt. Super soft. Let's see here. We got some Detroit Tigers apparel. I get a lot of Tiger stuff and it sells. I don't know anything about baseball. I only watch it when I'm with Molly. So I'm sure I'll be watching some in a couple weeks. Let me know in the comment what your favorite sport is, or if you don't like sports, that's fine too. This is a Maurice's XXL, again, with tags. I love that. A lot of people say, oh, consignment. means it's all used and outdated and old. Not necessarily. A lot of new with tag stuff. This is a Nike Dry Fit, just a basic shirt. This is a Fila Sport shirt. It's so funny that I never heard of this brand until the other day when I got some from a different consignor. And that consignor lives in a totally different part of the country. But here I have one that's local. Carrie Tra. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. It's like a super compression top. With my consignors, I have full discretion to donate what I think won't sell, or if for some reason it doesn't have, I find a stain or a rip or something like that. This is just a Lauren Conrad XXL. So when they drop things off and I go through them, normally I go through them downstairs. They drop things off on my first floor. I go through them, I put them in IKEA bags, and then they come up here. This stuff came in just before I went to the Boss Reseller Remix. So we made sure it had her name on it, and it just came straight up here. So that's why I need to go through it, because there's another bag over there. This is a Dress Barn XL. That'll be cute. She is just one of those consignors. I don't know if she loves to shop. I don't know if she shops for me to sell for her, or if she just really loves to shop and then doesn't wear the things. This is an Under Armour XXL soft shirt. I do have consignors that used to resell, or even that do resell, but they maybe don't like to sell clothes, but they love to shop for them. I have consignors that, see, this Under Armour has a bunch of pulls on here, so this one's gonna go. I have consignors that maybe have a different niche, but they still see a great deal on something, or they clean out their own homes and they send things to me. I have some local ones. I have people in other states. It's a great way for them to just keep going. They don't have like a death pile or a money mountain, as we say, cluttered up with things. And I have no problem selling stuff like this. Another new with tags. This one's All in Motion XXL. Her stuff rarely has flaws, so that's why I'm doing real quick. Just get it up here. Of course, some things are obvious, and then other things, when I get it up, sometimes then I'll notice a stain or a rip or some sort of flaw. But for the most part, she's good. This must be IKEA, a king sheet. Actually, is this a duvet cover? Yes. King duvet cover set. Yes, it is IKEA. It's cute. The stitching on that. I like that. Maurice's pajama set. Do you sell, when you get a set like this, let me make sure that they're the same size. Because if they're the same size, I sell them together generally. And then obviously if they're not the same size, then I list them separately. I feel like a lot of us get different size bottoms versus tops. So a lot of times I'm listing them separately. Those are the same size. Extra large shirt. This must be a youth extra large. Oh, ladies, okay. And another one of the exact same style. I'm gonna just hang that on there, and I will compare those when I go to photograph and list them in a little bit. And if they're similar condition, which it looks like they are, it doesn't look like there's any issues with them, then I'll just photograph one and list two. That doesn't happen very often with clothing. Seems, even when I get a ton of stuff, it always seems like they bought the same top, but like 2 or 3 different sizes, or they're different colors, or so it's not very often you get the exact same thing. She normally has a lot of dresses and things, so I'm surprised that these are all tops. This is just a Reebok. Let's see here. Oh, Under Armour, new with tags. Cute design. Larger size. It's an XXL. The Nike tee, athletic cut. Just a basic Nike t-shirt. Nike Dry Fit t-shirt. There's a lot of, it's a whole title right there, having to put in all their different names and technology. Nike Pro Combat Dry Fit compression shirt. So when I list, I photograph. I have a hanging wall over here, just a blank wall. I have my mannequin for dresses and certain cuts of tops and things. And then I have a table here right in front of me for flat lay stuff. We are working on a different flat lay setup for over here. But I photograph, I edit the images in Photo Room, and I list right into Consign Cloud all at once. Sometimes I photograph, and then I'll leave the house saying, oh, I'm going to list those while I'm wherever I'm going. I'd say that only happens about 50% of the time. The other 50% of the time I come back in here, the items are all bagged and beautiful, and I have to pull up the photos on my phone and list them all because I didn't do them when I left the house. Pair of sandals. And that is the end of that bag. She had another bag. So I will be reminding her that I keep reusable bags in my bin out back and that she should please utilize them. She's a great consigner. It's just this bag situation. She's also apparently a very strong consigner because she just brings this stuff up to my house, no problem. And I go to bring it inside. I'm like, my Lord, there's a body in here. All right, this is Paper Moon. Nothing special, but super cute winter vest. I should say spring vest. Everybody's wearing these right now up here. Canada Goose. This is what I like to see. I love this brand. I also love this color. You get a lot of Canada Goose up here. It's a good brand. It's always got the patch. You kind of know right away. It's nice goose down filled winter jacket. This one has white duck down as the filling. This one needs a lint roller because it's got stuff all over it, but this is just a Maurice's XXL. We also get a lot of buffalo plaid around here. It's cute. I list winter jackets all year long, and I sell winter jackets all year long. This is super cute. I might need this. I might need to buy this chunky sweater. This one is Vine and Love. Some boutique name. Let's see. I ran out of hangers. So then I, we'll drape those there. More sweaters. A Sundance chunky sweater. Zanana. Super soft sweater. There are a lot of sweaters in here. This is a Woolrich, John Rich and Rose Woolrich. Women's XL. Wool sweater with some metal closure clasps here. Embroidery around the bottom. Cute, cute, cute. It's from Ireland. Merino wool, made in Ireland. Aran Crafts. Oh, the font's a little funky on there. Cute little sweater there. The cute, let's put this on my mannequin. Oh, yeah. You're adorable. Look at the color on that. Can you guys see that? It's got buttons along here, so it's adjustable. I'm actually going to undo one more button. I'll put it on backwards. So it's all from the same consignor. As you can see, you can get quite the mix from people. Cute. Got little pockets in the front. It's adorable. Falls Creek. Oh, with tags. So again, not a super, oh my God, brand, but it will sell. It's got tags. This is a tribal sweater. Sonoma sweater. So we, as a consignment chat community, you do not have to willingly take consignment. I say willingly. There are a lot of people that are in consignment and don't even realize it. But you don't have to necessarily be a consignment seller. We're here for all resellers. We also go to auctions and garage sale and estate sales and bins and all that fun stuff. But especially me in the wintertime, my primary source of sourcing and getting inventory is consignment. So I thought I would do these every week to show you guys kind of the mix that I get and the things that I list. It's another cute sweater. This is Maurice's. It's another Maurice's with tags. Oh, this one's soft. Cleo. This one has like a crazy cow neck thing. I might not sure how that one will do, but I'll look it up when I go to list it and see if it's worth it. That's also the nice thing about my agreements with consigners is I don't have to list these. If something pops up and I'm like, oh, that's super outdated, or it's not going to sell, or there's an issue, I can toss it or donate it at my discretion. This is a 00 lovely large. Soft. What material is this? Does it have on there? This is very soft. Acrylic blend. This is cute. Cute cardigan. It's perfect for Easter around here. It's Falls Creek with tags. Let's put you on the wall. And quite the pile going here. I trust my little rack a little too much sometimes. So here is a cashmere Charter Club luxury, 100% cashmere with the $159 original tag. Size large. Even has a care tag. Spun into a fine yarn that yields a garment that is luxuriously soft, but remarkably lightweight. Yes, yes. And then there's this. This is not cashmere. It's a Croft and Barrow. It's a chunky knit. What do we got here? Coldwater Creek. There's another one with a ridiculous neck. Oh, but this one also has buttons. It'll fold down. Coldwater Creek. Red sweater. Studio Works. Wannabe with tags. Lauren Conrad sweater. Oh, this one's heavy. Pure New Wool from Dale of Norway. That is a hardcore sweater. That is heavy. So quite the mix. I don't even see a tag in this one. And that one can go. Here's a Maurice's with a tag. It's got some cool colors. Being where I am, I sell a ridiculous amount of cardigans and sweaters like this locally from my website. I list them like normal. I mean, they sell everywhere, but I have people that shop my website and love those. Zanana. Okay, a lot of sweaters. That is the end of that bag. This is what I'll be listing the first couple days this week. I'm going to list a lot of this stuff this afternoon. Pants take me longer and I hate them. So the pants that are here, those will get listed Monday and Tuesday. And then I will grab the next couple bags and start again. And I'm going to put one of these videos out every week, so you guys can see the types of things that I list and the things that I get on consignment. Let me know if you guys have any questions or any feedback on the stuff that I took out. It's different all the time. I had a lady that dropped off. She said she was going through her barn of all of her grandfather's stuff. There's stuff up there. She's specifically trying to go through and find me cool vintage stuff. Everybody's definition of cool vintage stuff is different, especially when you're not a reseller, and she is not. But she dropped off several bags of stuff. She had lots of appointments this week, and I wanted so badly to go through those things with you guys, but it's not time yet. I have to go through the earlier consigners first. So in a couple weeks, we'll get to see what's in there. All right, I guess that is it. Everybody have a wonderful day. Make sure to like and subscribe. Molly has videos that she goes with from when she goes sourcing, garage sailing, all those types of things. I'm sure we'll have videos from our Nashville trip in a couple weeks when we're going to go to the bins. They're expecting over 300 people at this meetup. Yeah, and it's basically just sourcing and eating together. Like there's no education. It's not a conference per se. It's just a bunch of people getting together on the East Coast, taking over Nashville and having a good time. So we will have sourcing and recap videos on that. Libby does her daily reflections if you want to hear the day in the life of a reseller. And then we have our weekly episodes where we answer whatever hot topics you guys got going on. We will discuss them. So thank you for watching. I will keep this going every week. This is only like the second video I've ever done myself, so it should only get better with time. Thanks for hanging in here. Have a good day.